Hey guys, Mark here with another fragrance review. This time it's subscriber's choice, your choice on which fragrance I'm going to review today, which the winner was La Nuit de l'homme by Yves Saint Laurent. This is actually a flanker of the original homme, this guy right here. If you haven't checked out my review on that one, please go check out that video. It's one of my favorite fragrances. But today I'm going to put all my attention to this one. As you can see, the bottle didn't change too much from the original homme. As you can see, there's smoke glass at the bottom, so it kind of gradually goes darker. And you see the YSL logo right there. So I'm going to put that right there. And the box itself, same as the original homme, except for a black box. Now this fragrance comes in three sizes, 1.3 ounce, 2 ounce, and 3.4 ounce. You'd be looking at around $40, right up to $75 to purchase a bottle of La Nuit de l'homme. Now this fragrance actually came out in 2009, so it hasn't been on the market for that long. This is one of the best releases in 2009. I did do a video of the top 10 releases in 2009. This one made the number 3 slot, so I could arguably actually put it as a number 1 fragrance for 2009, but it did come out as number 3 in my eyes. Now I grouped this in more in the oriental woody fragrance. Now the original perfumiers that did l'homme actually came back and did La Nuit de l'homme. So I'm talking about Anne Flippo, Pierre Wagny, and Dominique Rapillon. Now the recommended age for this fragrance, I would say if you're a teenager going to college or university, or right up to the older gentleman, you can definitely pull this off. Steph loves this fragrance and she's in her early 20s. So, and I also had compliments from ladies in their 30s and 40s smelling this fragrance on me, so you can definitely pick up a MILF if you want to with this fragrance. Now I do have a new feature on my videos. The first one is going to be how many sprays and where. I actually should have had this feature on all my reviews ever since I started, but better late than never, guys. So how many sprays and where? Basically I'm going to show you a blueprint of what I do with every fragrance. With this one, right out of the shower, I do a shot on my chest, I let it sit, and then I put my clothes on, then I shoot one my neck, one on each arm, and I'm set with this fragrance. Now that's my blueprint for this. Obviously you guys have to do your own, but at least you can give it a try with what I told you guys. It's always trial and error with fragrances. You can either go less or a little bit more. Now let's get to the fragrance, guys. Obviously with the darkness of the bottle, the darkness in the name, La Nuit de l'homme, which means Night of the Man, I was thinking, okay, this is going to be a spicy fragrance. It's going to be basically a winter fragrance. L'homme was kind of, you know, a perfumey, floral, sweet fragrance, all that, all tangled together with the oriental feel. So I'm thinking, okay, this is going to be strictly a winter fragrance. So let's take a look at the notes and see what we have and see if this is strictly a winter fragrance. Now the notes, right off the bat, I get cardamom and bergamot. Bergamot was actually, if you remember, in the original homme. Now the heart actually has cedar notes and lavender notes, and it ends with vetiver and kumara notes. So very interesting change of pace here. So, is it similar than l'homme? That's the big question. It has, let's say, the skeleton of l'homme. They took a few things out of the original homme, and they added a few things. So, right off the bat, we got the bergamot, which was in the original homme. Very nice. And they added cardamom. So really, those two together is actually a very pleasant smell right off the bat. That's what you smell when you first spray it on the card or on yourself. That's what you're going to first smell. Now, the heart, if anybody remembers the heart on l'homme, it's kind of like a floral, perfumey, but sweetness at the same time. This one, I would say I can distinguish the original a little bit in the background throughout the whole fragrance. But sometimes I actually had to look for it. Sometimes it wasn't even there. But the heart on La Nuit de l'homme is sweet. It's actually much sweeter than the original. So it kind of replaced that floral, upped up the sweetness. I would say the sweetness is right up to now an amber vanilla type vibe to it. So, and the base of course has wood and spice. So that's where the ruggedness of La Nuit de l'Homme comes in with the base. Now, once the heart, the sweetness of the heart, that vanilla tone hits the woody spiciness, it actually gives it a gourmand feeling to it. Like just a little kick of gourmand. I'm not going to say this is a gourmand fragrance. It's not. It's an oriental fragrance. But it has a little hint of gourmand, and I would say it's kind of like a chocolatey vibe. You have to actually picture it. You smell it, and you're like, yeah, it actually, like I have it on my wrist here. I've had it for 4 hours right now. And it's still at the heart where I can smell the vanilla-ish fragrance. But once it dies down, I'm going to get that very warm and inviting feel to it. And that's where the heart and the base actually meet. And that's where you get the chocolatey vibe. So really, to pinpoint this fragrance, I would say the backbone of this fragrance is that ambery vanilla sweetness to it. That is what I get from this fragrance. Now, if you think the original is too floral, too sweet for you, then this one will man it up just a pinch, just a little tad. It's not what everybody else was actually thinking when they released this. If you're really looking for a dark fragrance with this one, like it's strictly a winter fragrance, that's what you thought it was going to be, like M7 Part 2, no. It's not even that. If you consider the original feminine, I would classify this as a metrosexual. So that's basically, it's not a man's fragrance, like a cologne. This is more like, it's getting there. So another feature I'm going to introduce at the end of my videos is this one, which is, why would you hate this fragrance? So what I'm going to do is try to go on the other side of the coin. If I love the fragrance, I want to tell you guys something that might steer you clear of this fragrance, which is of course the overbearing sweetness of the fragrance. If you don't like sweet fragrances, this one's not for you. And obviously, if you do not enjoy l'homme, you will not enjoy La Nuit de l'Homme. It's not one of those amen b-men that love hate. You might like, amen, but you might hate b-men, or vice versa. This is basically this a little dressed up. So overall, guys, La Nuit de l'Homme style, I would say more of a modern, classic fragrance. I don't say that for much fragrances because they're usually just modern, or either they're classic. But this one has a modern feel to it, but also has that classic vibe to it that it's actually going to stay for a bit. Bottles, if you own these bottles, the original Homme, Armani Code, Burberry Brit, Ziorum, if you like those, you might enjoy this one. And buy, try, or pass, I'm going to go with this one. This one's definitely a buy, guys. Definitely buy. So all in all, guys, I'm just going to see you guys later, and I'm going to put in my new rating system. Thanks for watching. La Nuit de l'Homme, guys, projection, it rated a 7 out of 10. It's adequate for projection. Since it is adequate, you can actually wear it at work or at night, and it'll do a very good job for you. It's not a bomb, so you can actually wear it at work, and it's not going to kill all your coworkers. So projection, it did very well, 7 out of 10. Longevity on this one, you get an 8 out of 10. Reason why? I get 8 to 10 hours out of this fragrance every single time. So longevity, very, very good. Versatility and uniqueness of this fragrance, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Reason why? I was totally surprised by the gourmand type of the chocolate right in the end of this fragrance. It was really nice. It was really unique on this fragrance with the vanilla note in the heart. But the versatility of this fragrance also, you can wear it fall, winter. You can even give a case that you can wear it in the spring. You can wear it at work. You can wear it on a date. You can wear it go clubbing. Basically, it's a very versatile fragrance. And overall smell compliment, 10 out of 10. It's a great smell. I've never went wrong with La Nuit de l'Homme. Never heard a bad thing. Always get complimented from a 20-year-old right up to 30 to 40-year-olds that compliment me. So overall score on this one, 9 bottles out of 10. It is a must-have.